the symptoms, and is what made me think, you know what, maybe this is a real, this is a real phenomenon, and this is really going on. So I've had some problems with drink and drugs. I started taking drink and drugs when I was around 17 years old. I've had periods of stability in between, but it seems to always be an issue. Every now and again, I will always go back to drink and drugs when I feel like I'm not coping, and also there's been an overwhelming command, if you will, for me to harm myself. It's a bit embarrassing for me, but there is this thing that I do. I mean, I basically harm yourself. It's very severe depressions I go through. I go through periods where, I mean, I've got quite a few people in my life that really care about me, and when they call, I don't want to pick up the phone. I don't want to talk to anybody that calls. These people are, my brother is a fellow Muslim. He wishes nothing but the best for me, and when he calls, it's like I don't want to pick up the phone. I do it with my mother. Sometimes I just don't want to speak to her. Even my wife, I do it with my wife. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on. So nightmares, a lot of nightmares. Kept going to sleep, and I could see this. The best way I could describe it is it's like a reptilian type of lizard entity, and it had these big eyes, and it kept looking at me. Whenever I shut my eyes at night and I would go to sleep, this thing was just looking at me. It was almost like it was just watching me. Sometimes when I felt courageous, I would stare back at it, and I would kind of provoke it, if you will, to show that I'm not scared of it. I've had out-of-body experiences when I've been sleeping. There was so much stuff, and also I've felt what feels like a sexual assault while I'm half asleep. There was times where I don't want to be at home, but I don't want to be away from home. I love my wife, but yet sometimes I hate her. Can't explain why. My brother-in-law is a devout Muslim. He come and done some prayers over me. For some reason, he was praying over me, and my left arm kept moving. I couldn't explain why. It just kept moving like this. It was going, and that night, I was downstairs, the front room, and my wife was upstairs, and I just drifted off to sleep, and all of a sudden I woke up and I heard a smash, like glass smashing, and I run upstairs and I said, "Darling, are you okay? What's happened?" She said, "Yeah, I'm okay. What? I thought it was you." So I thought it was an intruder in the house. And basically on the wall we had the throne of Allah in a picture. And that night after he'd done the prayers on me, it was smashed to bits on the floor. The string hadn't come off of it. It was tightly secured, and it was on the floor and it smashed to bits.
حتى يأتي الله بأمره إن الله على كل شيء قدير. Get out of him. Get out of him, I said. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out. Get out. Get out of him in the name of Allah. Get out. 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 Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. I said in the name of Allah. Get out of him. 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 Go down to his feet. Go down to his feet. Go down to his feet. Don't harm him in the way when you leave. Don't harm him. Don't harm him. Go down in the name of Allah. In the name of Allah, go down to his feet. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Gather yourself down on his foot. Gather yourself down there. Down there. Down there. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. I said get out of him. Get out. Get out. I said get out. Out, 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 get out. I said get out. I said get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him now, 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 now. You're a female? Are you a female? You're a female? What are you doing in his body? What are you doing in his body? What are you doing in his body? What are you doing?
He doesn't love me.
Pardon?
He doesn't love me.
Of course he doesn't love you.
He doesn't love me.
Get out of him. Get out of him in the name of Allah. Get out of him. Or carry on reading. Do you want me to carry on reading? I said, do you want me to carry on reading? He told me there was a verse of the Quran on the wall. Was it you that made it drop? Was it you? Why did you make it drop? Why did you make it drop?
I don't want it to get better. I don't want it to get better.
You don't want him to get better. It's not up to you. Listen. If you stay here, you have no one else to blame but yourself. Do you understand? Now get out of him. Get out of him. What are you waiting for? Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out. 𝗪𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗓𝗪 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يرسل عليكما شواظ من نار ونحاس فلا تنتصران فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. I said get out of him, don't waste my time. I said get out of him. Get out of him. Get out. Where are you in his body now? Where? Where are you in his body? Where?
His toe. In his toe.
Which one?
In his left toe. In his left toe.
Start leaving now. Leave in the name of Allah. Leave. Leave. Leave now. Leave. Get out of him. Leave. Now. Get out of him. 𝗪𝗚𝗙𝗢𝗪𝗪
I feel calmer. And when you was reading, I felt heavy. And I just felt weighed down. I felt weighed down before that. And when you was reading, I felt my arm was going. It was my left arm, and it was here. And then something happened here.
You okay? You want a drink of water?
Please.
Okay.
It's female. It was female. It felt like it was obsessed with me the way a woman would be obsessed about a man she loved that didn't love her.
Yeah, who's this? Who's that in his arm?
Anthony.
You're Anthony. Anthony, what you doing there? Anthony.
Yes.
I'm a Muslim. I believe in Allah and His Messenger.
Grudge.
Ah, you came from Anthony.
Grudge.
You're a grudge from Anthony?
I have a grudge with David. Dawood.
You have a grudge with Dawood. Okay, fine. What's your grudge? What is your grudge? What has he done to you? Quickly, what has he done to you?
I died, Anthony, I died. Anthony died.
You mean Anthony died?
Anthony died.
He's got a
We
friend
got
called
into a
Anthony?
fight. We got into a fight before, a week before my death.
Okay.
We got into a fight.
So let me get this straight, Anthony. Listen to me. You're not Anthony that died. You're a jinn that was possessing Anthony. Is that correct? Is that correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're a jinn that was possessing Anthony, and when Anthony died, you came inside Dawood. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Bad news.
Yeah, it is bad news. Now you're going to leave him, or am I going to recite Quran? Which one?
Recite Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الذين فتنوا المؤمنين والمؤمنات ثم لم يتوبوا فلهم عذاب جهنم ولهم عذاب الحريق 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 ولهم عذاب الحريق.
When Anthony died, I entered David. I entered Dawood. I made them two fight. A week later, he was murdered.
Listen, you can't stay in this body. Do you understand? You can't stay in this body. This body is not yours. Do you understand me?
Yes.
You need to leave.
Yes.
Now go down and leave.
Yes.
Go down and leave now.
Yes.
Now. Where are you? Where are you in the body? Where?
Yes.
Where are you in his body?
The stomach.
The stomach. Go down to his feet. Go down to his feet. Go down to his feet. Go down. Go down to his feet. Now leave. Don't come back again. Do you understand me, Anthony? You understand? You come back. It's not going to be so easy next time. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out of him. Not violently. Don't leave him violently. Leave him in peace. Leave him in peace. Get out of him in peace. Get out of him. Get out of him. Get out. How did that feel?
I don't know where it's coming from. Man.
You don't know where it's coming from?
I don't know where it's
Do you
coming
have a friend called Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay.
He died. He got murdered in South London in Vauxhall.
Yeah.
4 or 5 days before he died, me and him got into an altercation, and he headbutted me, and I said to him, "I never want to see you again. Me and you are dead." And then he a week later, he died.
You okay?
Yeah.
You okay to carry on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Okay, how do you feel, Dawood?
I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything else.
You don't feel tightness in the chest?
I did this morning, but no. I feel light. I feel lighter. It felt like it was coming out. It did feel like it was coming out. I felt relieved. It felt scary. It felt. I come here very skeptical, and it's not made up. This is not. You know, this is not fantasy. You know, it's real. It's real. It felt. Yeah. I would just say it felt scary, man, and it felt like it had hold of me. It did. It felt like it had hold of me, and it felt like it was just coming out of nowhere. It was coming out of nowhere. You know, it was coming. You know, and to think it's been dormant. You know, causing me problems. And it just happened. I'm sorry, my brother. I'm a little bit lost for words. I come here very skeptical. I thought I was going to sit in this seat and just.
So, just to explain to you, so you can have a member of a family, and they can be possessed. Like an old granddad,
Yeah.
and their jinn wants to find another body to go and possess.
Yeah.
So when you're say a granddad dies, that jinn will enter you. You're thinking that's my granddad's spirit that you're seeing in the street, or you're seeing in your bed, or haunting you. It's actually a jinn that was possessing him.
Yeah.
The same way this jinn, it was possessing your friend.